In New York City, inside a glass tower that touched the sky, something happened that no one could explain. A billionaire CEO lost control of her own car. No warning. No reason. No escape. And the strange part was, the only other person in the car was her loyal driver. But by the end of that night, only one message would remain. A message that said, consequences always find their way back. My name is Victoria Hayes. And this is the night I realized, power does not protect you forever. Daniel Reed left the building that day in silence. No job. No respect. No future. Security escorted him out like a criminal. People watched him walk away, but no one helped him. And before leaving, he looked back at the glass tower one last time. He did not shout. He did not argue. He simply walked away, quietly. But something about his silence felt different. Like he was not defeated. Just waiting. 3 nights later, Victoria Hayes left her office late at night. Her only company was her driver, Eleanor Brooks. Eleanor was quiet, disciplined, and always professional. The city lights passed quickly outside the window. Everything felt normal. Too normal. Victoria checked her phone, but there was no signal. Eleanor kept driving without speaking. And then suddenly, something changed. The car felt different. Heavier. Like it was no longer responding to her control. Victoria frowned and leaned forward. Slow down, as she said firmly. But Eleanor did not respond. The steering felt unstable. The brakes were not working properly anymore. For the first time in years, Victoria felt something she hated. Fear. She looked at Eleanor again. But Eleanor's face remained calm. Too calm. And then, Eleanor finally spoke. Her voice was low and unfamiliar. Control is an illusion, Ms. Hayes. Victoria froze. Victoria turned sharply toward her driver. What did you say? She asked. Eleanor kept her eyes on the road. And then she said something that changed everything. You fired a man without proof. You destroyed a life without hesitation. A pause filled the car. Then Eleanor continued. And you never asked what really happened. Victoria's heartbeat increased. Because for the first time, she had no answer. Only silence. The car suddenly accelerated. Victoria grabbed her phone. No signal. Locked screen. Nothing was working. She turned toward Eleanor again. And in that moment, she noticed something strange. Eleanor was not afraid. Not even a little. Because this was not an accident. It was planned. Victoria whispered, "Who are you?" Eleanor finally looked at her through the mirror. And said only one sentence. "I am the consequence you ignored." The car swerved violently. Emergency lights flashed across the empty road. And then, everything went silent. Minutes later, the vehicle was found near the edge of the city bridge. No driver. No passenger. Just one active phone inside the car. With a single message on the screen. You can fire people from companies, but not from consequences. And somewhere in the city, Victoria Hayes was no longer in control of anything.